Alright, Harmony Science Academy AP Calculus students, welcome back. We're going to be hitting Chapter 8, Section 7, which should be really awesome for you guys to be that far into the textbook, only to understand that this lesson is pretty easy and very valuable. Okay, so hopefully it'll boost your confidence. And that lesson is Indeterminate Forms and L'Hopital Rule. Okay. So you want to go and jot that down. You want to go ahead and capture the vocabulary in the PDF textbook. So let's go ahead and get right into it, okay? I'm trying to stick with my commitment to pick trigonometry or trigonometric related problems. Okay, this one's not very deep, okay, in terms of the trigonometry involved, but nonetheless, here it is, okay? So, very formally, of course, we'll read through this section, take some notes, all that good stuff, okay? But, you know, sometimes when you plug in, right, this value that x is approaching when dealing with limits, it turns out, like in this case, that if you plug in 0 immediately, which we all love to do, right, it ends up that you get basically sine of 0 is 0 over sine of 0 is 0, and you get 0 divided by 0, so you know that that's an issue. You can't really proceed and declare what the limit is, okay? And as you'll read, you've also got situations where after attempting to plug in, you've got this type of expression, okay? And again, as you look at the section, you'll see that these are the indeterminate forms we're looking for to qualify us to use L'Hopital rule. Excuse me, okay? So be on the lookout for that. And once you've pretty much understood that, let's go ahead and see how we can apply it, okay? So again, if I try and plug and play, it's not going to work. It gives me this indeterminate form. So what I do, what does L'Hopital rule tell me, okay? Well, this is really awesome. It's going to give us an opportunity to work quickly, but really look at different scenarios where we have to differentiate, okay? So that's huge practice. So the first thing we're going to do here, I guess as a step 1, is differentiate, okay? Again, after we read the section, it'll be very clear. So let's rewrite the limit as x approaches 0. Okay. I'm going to take, this is essentially f of x over g of x, so I'm going to take f prime of x up here, okay? So we know that the derivative of sine is cosine. Okay, 2x, and of course with the chain rule we can toss in that 2 up here in the front. Same thing down here, okay? The derivative of sine 3x is cosine. 3x, and that beautiful chain rule would leave us with this. Okay, so now I can take the limit. That's the beauty of this rule, okay, is it says I can find the limit exactly in this way. Now what I'm going to do here is plug in this 0. Okay, cosine of 2 times 0 is cosine of 0, and cosine of 0 is 1. Okay, so I've got 2 times 1. Here I have 3 times cosine of 3 times 0, or cosine of 0, which is also 1. 3 times 1. And we have our limit, okay? Again, it's a very simple process, so be on the lookout for when you can use it, okay? When you cannot use it, and when it can be misleading. We'll look at some of those scenarios in the textbook. So short and sweet, we'll go ahead and try some in class, okay? Thanks for your time.